this came today. It has a battery in it. Didn't come with anything else, but that's why it was so inexpensive. Appears to work so far. Now I'm going to put you in this case so you can see if there's any difference. There you are. See, you were in this slot in here, but now you're in there. Today's been a really bad day. Bad day as in my emotional health. I got to bed kind of late, and I ate late. And I got up this morning and I fed the cat, or he said he was starving. He managed to eat all the last bits of his Crunchie. I have like a self-feeding Crunchie thing that eventually will become empty, and he must lick his paw and stick it in there, and it was clean as a whistle. So I fed him, and then I was just not feeling the best emotionally, so I lay back down and got up at 20 after 3. Brought in the laundry off the line. A small breeze started up, and it's a little bit cooler than it has been, which is very nice. But I've just I've had some disturbing dreams. Dreams of rejection, basically. Rejection by someone that I loved, and I thought they liked me. It's a dream. It's only a dream, but it's like, does everyone see me that way? I don't know. Then I dreamed of aliens. I watched Arrival the other day, so maybe it put the seed of thought in my head. But how aliens take on human form, so you don't really know who's an alien or not. And they're not all perfect looking people. They're just regular weird looking people, you know. And I came into the house and all the ceiling had been torn off. You could see the ceiling joists and everything, and in the attic. And I thought, what the heck's going on? And I make it into this room, this giant room, which is like a bedroom, and these aliens are sitting around, and I know it's one of those dreams where you know something but you don't know how you know it. They're all sitting around, and they look like regular weird middle-aged and older humans. And apparently I interrupted. They were going to do something. I don't know. Some kind of ritual. That disturbed me. Then I went on to other things and other dreams. And then I had a dream of a slender gray. That's another type of alien that we've been told about. Who they only were here to show us how to be better caretakers of the earth and everything. And their machinery, their ship, did not make noise at all. And they were very friendly. They didn't have to speak. You could know what they were saying by your mind. And then I woke up and I was in tears from that feeling of rejection. I've had a problem with that my whole life. My mom's a narcissistic woman, and she's had her own problems. And probably passed on and on and on. Messed up family life and messed up people. And I'm trying to make that my generation to stop that. It's very hard not passing on ignorant, nasty, horrible things, but I'm sure I did enough damage, and I really didn't mean to. My mother used to not pay me any attention, and she'd sit and drink and smoke and watch soap operas, which is probably why I have an aversion to all three of those things. And I used to sit in front of a mirror for hours upon a time, for hours at a time, and I would interview guests, and I was an entertainer. I was my own entertainment, and I can entertain myself for hours. But it still doesn't help the fact that you feel that nobody cares for you and nobody wants you. And then when Mom would get upset or have an argument with my dad, she'd get in the car and drive off like Cruella de Vil, like a madwoman. And we wouldn't see her for it seemed like hours and hours and hours. She'd go over to her friend's house and probably bitch and drink and cry and all that crap. But we didn't know any different. So I have a real big thing about being abandoned and being neglected. So I was dealing with that today. And I sat out on the patio on the deck chair for must have been an hour. And it didn't seem that way. But when I came in, it had been an hour. Just in like a vegetative state. I was just not a human. I wasn't there. I've been like that all day. So, that's no fun. Oh, 5 minutes of me telling you this horrible, depressing stuff. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do better tomorrow. And then Whoop Whoop Wednesday is right around the corner. Okay? Upward and onward.